Oh, that would help. Put the bloody mute on. Right, we'll start from the beginning. Right, hi to Simon, hi to GR Travel Z. Thanks for the 5K subs, mate. Two Wheels Moto, evening. Andy, evening. Clicky the likey. No sound. Thanks, Andy. Oh, I've got that. We've sussed it now. I've literally just dashed from work. I didn't get out of work until 6:45 tonight. By the time I'd ordered the Chinese, and I've literally just snaffled me Chinese, got up, and you into mine in red. Plug the mic in. Thanks, boys. Right, okay. It's rush tonight. It's pre-Wildbad. It's great. I'm going to get some guests on before we even get into this tonight. So, sitting over the side, and he's had a really shit week. You think I've had a shit week? This guy's had a shit week. So, all the support you can give this guy is our lovely Jamie from Jamie's Biking Adventures. He's had a crap week. You can tell us about it in a minute. It used to be my partner in crime until I went and bought a Triumph. It used to be the two GTRs out together, but unfortunately, Tosspot, went and bought a Triumph.
Right, Simon.
It's Simon GTR 1400. Simon's got some really good Bell End of the Week videos coming out. He gets loads in his post office van. Some really good ones as well. Yeah. I've got one today. I'm doing a test ride on the Diablo, and I've come around the corner, and there's this van, and it's shredded its rear tire, and he's parked right on the middle of the roundabout. And I'm like, can't park there, mate. Can't park there.
You can't park that there, mate. Yeah.
Casimoto's here. I haven't had a chance to I've just jumped in the shower. I will share one picture up now. As you know, in the garage, our roof is metal and asbestos. It traps the heat, mate. It absolutely traps the heat. This is me. I'll share the photo. This is me at 2:15 this afternoon, where I am a hot, sweaty mess. It was 42 degrees in the top of the workshop, and literally you walk into the workshop and it's just dripping off you. Constant sheen of sweat, and I'm like, oh, it was majorly hot today. So I'm going in at probably 5-6 o'clock in the morning to finish off my jobs tomorrow before the sun comes up. This weekend
it's going to be cooler tomorrow, and it's probably going to piss down with rain as well, so you'll be all right.
Thank God for that. I could do with some rain. This Sunday I am not doing Super Sausage. I have promised Mrs. B that I will take her out for morning breakfast. So I'm having a morning breakfast. We are doing Toxic Throttle, not this Tuesday, but the Tuesday after when I come back off a Wildbad. But I'm having a nice, easy week of getting the bike prep, ready to go to Wildbad. Thursday morning, I'm heading off to Wildbad. I shall be back on probably Sunday afternoon, so no Super Sausage for me. Our first meet is going to be a couple of weeks' time. We're going to do Loughton in Milton Keynes, which is the Harvester, Toxic Throttle Club, Oakley on the Thursday, and then Super Sausage on the Sunday. But another one is obviously the Motor Rev weekend, which is going to be in Wales in September. So I am going to probably sign up to that and go down and meet Craig and the boys. Andy, 2:15. I was in the all right for some, and it's all right for some. Kazos, hi, Jamie. Unexpected. Hi. Yeah, it's been absolutely horrendously hot today. I was out on the Diablo, and the amount of bikers, I actually spotted everybody wearing their textiles today, or their leathers, or their leather jacket. I didn't spot one Uber rider in shorts, t-shirt, or a pair of trainers, which was good. All had their textiles on, which I always say I'd rather sweat than lose a layer of skin. But yeah,
you say that I went down the M27 and someone was in shorts and t-shirts.
Oh, Jesus. Toshi, hit 5K subs. Yes, I have. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. As I say, it's nice to hit 5K subs, but I wouldn't care whether I'd got 500 or 5,000. It's about the guys that come in this room and interact. So thank you to everybody, but I didn't expect that. But it's, I just do. Phil always says to me in the garage, and he said, I'm running over. I'm 2 hours behind. I've got 2 car MOTs to do. Can you do them? And I just go off and do them. And then he comes back and he went, oh, cheers for that. And he said to me, and he actually said to me this Thursday, he went, do not say what you always say. And I went, what's that? And he went, you do what you do. And I went, you do. That's exactly what I do. You basically put your head down, you get on with it, and you do
realise in saying that's saying do, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I do what I do. Yeah. I do what I do. But that is just part of garage life. Told you we had a scooter rally down here today, and they were nearly all wearing t-shirts and shorts. Tossers, yeah. Dress for the ride, not the slide. Kazo, Andy, you drinking some nectar tonight? I've got lemony Coke. You got 24 of these for £8.50. So they're obviously not that good if they're selling 24 for £8.50 in the local shop. Kimmy's here to go. Evening, Kimmy. Right, we're going to go on to Simon. So what's your week been, Simon?
I've actually had a week off work, so I've done sod all.
Oh, that's all right for some, isn't it? Stuart's here. Hi, Reverend Gang. Stuart's the one with the XDV. So evening, Stu. Get it into us. We'll get it repaired, mate, because he obviously had it nicked and brought back to him. Yeah, thieving little buggers. Yeah, didn't fare well. German Jobbies is here. Evening, gents and ungents. Evening, buddy. You should get paid for what you do. I just do my job, mate. I get paid an hourly rate, and I just put the head down and get on with it. Here's one for you, Simon. I've had a couple of weird bikes in. So we had a Lexmoto Aura. The guy's had it 6 months. It's had 2 services, and he brings it into us. It won't go over 40 mile an hour. I'm full throttle, and it won't go over 40 mile an hour. It bogs down at 40. Okay. Get it into us. When did you have your last service? Oh, I had my last service at 4,500 miles. Well, you're massively over your second service. Should be 3,000. So comes in, it has a service, and then it comes back to us. And I'm thinking, all right. Oh, Andy's here as well. Let's just jump Andy in down the bottom. So first thing we do, get it on the ramp, run it up, and he starts it up, and this thing is hunting. If you know what hunting is, on basically you've got it on tick over, and it's going 2,000, 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, 2, and it's just sitting there going up and down without even touching the throttle. Shut the bike down, check the airbox, check the oil. Well, Macaulay the mechanic's undone the dipstick. As he's undone the dipstick, out flows the oil. He's filled it. He's filled it to the top of the gearbox. Filled it to the top of the engine. And I'm like, well, that should be on the dipstick. It's to the top of the very dipstick. A Lexmoto Aura should have 850 to 1,000 mil. We pulled out 2,850 mil. It had got 3 litres of oil in it. Yeah. So I've said to him, I said, obviously, we're going to drop the rest of the oil, leave it over the weekend to drain. But that bike's probably hydrolocked, which means that there's no compression in the top of the engine. Drop it down. We'll fill it up on Monday. We'll see how it runs. But if you're doing maintenance on your bike, check the bloody dipstick. It's the hatch markings at the bottom, not to the top of the dipstick. That was one. And then we had a Virago. Now, if you remember the Virago that I put the brand new drive shaft in, so I did a little short of me putting this brand new drive shaft on this Virago. He brought it in yesterday. Every time I hit the back brake, the back wheel's going all over the place. All right. I'll take it out and give it a run. So I've gone down the road, touched the front brake. Yeah. Touch the back brake, and the back end's like, whoa. I'm like, nearly unseated me. Gets it back to the workshop, and I'm thinking, that's going to be swing arm bearings. He's got a flat tyre, or the brake disc's loose. So we've got it in the air. Got the mechanic sat on the bike, and I've got my little MOT trolley where I can basically lift the back of the bike with my MOT trolley. So we've lifted the back of the bike, got hold of the back wheel, up and down. There's no movement. Got my socket set out, and I've checked all the diff bolts, all the drive, everything's torqued up to like the correct torque. Got hold of the back wheel, and I've got 2 inches of play left to right in the back wheel. And I went, this ain't right, mate. And he went, oh, have my bearings gone? I went, it's not your bearings, mate. Your spokes come down from the rim and go into the hub. And they basically go through a little circle. So the spoke sits in a circle. You put it up through the rim, tighten it up on the rim. He's actually ovaled all the holes in the rim, so the bike's actually moving on its spokes. You need a new back. You need a new back wheel, mate. And he went, "Oh, can I not just change the rim or the hub?" And I went, "If you're going to find someone that's going to re-spoke a wheel, mate, it's actually cheaper in the long run to go out and buy yourself a brand new back wheel." Oh, so he went looking on eBay. 4 hours later, he's still not found one because it's a 1997 650 Virago, and he can't. Well, XV 650, you can't find one. So speak to Yamaha.
The guy in Bletchley that will re-spoke, doesn't there? Does he still do it?
He still does it, but he doesn't do. Doesn't do much of it now. But we phoned Yamaha to find out how much a new rear hub is. Have a guess how much? £1,200 plus the VAT.
Right.
For that wheel. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, mate. Go on eBay, sit around. I think he's actually found one on the I said to him, go on Facebook and look at the XV owners, XV 650 owners. So I think he might have got one. Right. Let's just roll through some of the messages. Staying still down, resting for a bit, get there. Slow Rider is in the room. Blake's pipes had to go to my computer, get the chat phone tab will not let me. Hello, everybody. Blake's is in the room. Good. Most bikes will have how many litres go in the bike? Moulded in the clutch. Yeah, it actually says 850 mil to 1,000, but yeah, he'd put 2.8 in there. God knows why. I'm mad ass busy with a new job. There we go. H&S, I'm currently saving money. Oh, well done.
Very good.
He-Bosch, yeah, he means E-Bosch, yeah. Good luck there. MT Belly is here. Good evening, Matt. Matt actually, I think Matt's just fell out with his neighbour over a dog and threatened to put a baseball bat where a baseball bat shouldn't go. But if you follow Matt on Facebook, go and look at his last post where the neighbour's having a go and he threatens to put the baseball bat where the baseball bat should not fit.
Because he threatened his dog with a baseball bat.
That was it.
You ain't threatening my dog with a baseball bat, mate. You're going to wear it.
Here we go. Simon, I'll be getting to Wildbad about 11 on Thursday, staying in Lincoln on Wednesday night. Brilliant. We're getting to Wildbad probably around about 11, 12 o'clock. Because I said to Richie that obviously they're putting the marquee up and they need an aerial rigger to do it. And I went, I've got a rigger's license. I can work above 30 foot. So if you want me to put the marquee up, mate, get me a cherry picker. And I'll happily stick the marquee up as long as I've got some food and drink once I've done it. So Richie's all good with that. I believe Peaky's going as well. Slow Bones is going. There's loads of us going up for Wildbad. So, yeah, it'll be like, Rev, get us a beer. Rev, get us a beer. Simon, the marquee's already up. Oh, that saves me a job then. I'll be pegging tents up then. Question for Andy. Did you stick a sticker up on the board at the parking place at the Belvedere Hotel on the Furka?
No, I didn't have the stickers at the time I'd done Stelvio and Furka and everything else. Yeah, no, I didn't have the stickers.
Another one from Slow Rider. Are we creating a YouTuber area at Wildbad? Yeah. Whoever gets there, I know that it's going to be
in the arsehole section.
Yeah. Whoever gets there first, basically, get yourself an area, reserve the rest of it. Nice big circle because we can get the campfire going. And then I think there's about 9 of us rocking in on that day. So. Oh, hang on a second. No, she didn't want to call me then. She knows I'm on a live stream. That's Bex from work. I'm wearing her glasses. I've left my glasses at work. And Bex said to me, she went, "Oh, can you pop to the Chinese? I left my glasses at the Chinese last Friday." So thanks, Bex. The glasses work lovely.
Oh, my word.
So I'm wearing Rebecca's glasses because I've left mine in the back of a car that I was working on the handbrake cables. German, I thought I saw your sticker there. Blake, I am here. Eagles, go Eagles. Evening Todgy says Slow Rider. Yes, so all the boys are. I think Slow Bones is the one that's going to ABR. Sorry, Wildbad. But all the boys are going to meet up. We'll have a nice little area. But obviously we're going to go down, help Richie set up early on the Thursday, so that'll be a little bit fun. What's your plans for the week, Andy?
Who, mine?
Yeah, because you're obviously
I'm back.
you've got all this extra stuff going on the Beamer, aren't you?
Well, yeah. I don't like the new one. It's pig ugly. I just don't like it, so I've decided to keep mine. So the first thing I done was jumped onto a bike thing and ordered just over £2,000 worth of stuff to be fitted. So that's going up to them on the 27th of August. I've got some Lone Rider gear turning up as well. So yeah, I decided to spend the money on the bike and keep it. So
excellent.
Back to work Sunday.
Yeah, the new 1300. I saw it and it looks like a Lego bike. It's like, clip the bags on the front of it, and I'm like,
the thing is, the base model, which no one ever buys, no one ever orders a base model. Okay, is just a tad under 19 grand.
Jesus,
so you spec it up to the same as mine, you're probably looking closer to 25 grand.
Yeah.
So you know the way things are with BMW at the moment, they'd probably want 15 grand on top of my bike, and there's no way the new ones are 15 grand more. You know, so I just said to the missus, you know, I don't like it. I'll hang on to mine for another couple of years and then decide what we're going to do. But I said I want to do to my bike what I've wanted to do if I was going to keep it. So I'm stripping all the silver work off of it, and that's all being powder coated black. So yeah, it's gonna have a few quid spent on it.
So it'll basically be not triple black, but quadruple black then.
Yeah, right. It's all going black.
There is a guy that is on YouTube that does literally the BMW modifications, and his bike.
Yeah, that's a bike thing. That's where mine's going.
Yeah, because he does literally all the Denalis on it, and he plugs into the.
I bought the Denali. I've gone for the Denali 7 Pros. But to run the Denali Pros, the emblem lights, the rear light, and the sound bomb, etc., I need 2 easy cans. So I need 2 control modules. So yeah, it's quite a lot of work.
Because I obviously went over to Triumph on Monday to pick up a tyre pressure sensor for Jamie that's got, not you, Jamie, but one of our customers, Jamie, that's got a 1215 Explorer. He's got the Gen 2 that's got the tyre pressure sensors in. He said, oh, my tyre pressure sensor's gone. Can you put a new battery in it? I went, for the price of what it is, just buy the tyre pressure sensor. It's about 150 quid. We've got the Texas kit where we can actually recode to the bike and recode your tyre pressure sensor up. And he went, oh, I said, you're probably looking about 60 quid for us to do the recode on it. It's probably about half an hour getting the CAN bus system. And he went, oh, so I popped over to Triumph. And then while I was over there, I said to him, I've got a heated seat on the front, but the Triumph doesn't come like the BMW does with a heated seat on the back. No, it's an aftermarket extra. Brilliant. He said, I said to him, all right, how much is that heated rear seat? And he said, it's literally plug and play. So all you do is pop the rear seat off. You put the blanking plate out, drop your switch in, feed the wires through, and you plug straight into the spare. There's a socket already at the back. You literally plug it in. The bike picks up. It's plug and play. So as soon as you turn the ignition on, it picks up that you've got a rear seat on it and arms your heater. And it's on the switch. And I went, brilliant. How much is that? £295 for a heated rear seat. And I went,
yeah, but it's nice knowing when you know when your girlfriend or your wife's on the back that you can actually warm your lunch up before you get in.
Exactly, yeah. But he said to me, he said, we've got an Explorer that's coming in. It's crash damage and we're stripping it for parts. And I went, oh, it's got a heated rear seat on it. Oh, that's handy. And he went, if it's any good and it still works, how's 95 quid sound? And I went, that'll do me. Thank you very much, Lee. So yeah, I should probably
have said it doesn't sound as good as 50 quid.
Yeah.
I've just dropped you some pictures, Rev, of what's going on.
Oh, right. I shall have a butcher's in a minute. Yeah, I've got loads of messages coming in. I've got a load of questions for tonight as well. So we shall go on. Normally, I get people to email me questions, but someone's leaked my phone number on what. Yeah, I don't mind getting messages because the block button works brilliantly. It's like
I've been putting it in phone boxes for the last 12 months.
we had one. Now I'm going to discuss tyre changing. Someone has posted on Instagram how much to do front and rear tyres on the bike, and I said, well, we charge 86 quid. That's an hour's labour. Your average mechanic is paid about 30-40 quid an hour to change tyres.
40 quid at Darren's.
Yeah, so yeah, 40 quid at Darren's, but your average mechanic earns in a garage, big garage, you'll get about £40 an hour for being a mechanic. So you get a tyre in, the garage is charging 40 quid to do the tyre, the mechanic's earning 40 quid. He's basically, your garage is earning no money out of it, and they're losing an hour's labour, hence why our labour charge. But she went, oh, £86 to change a tyre. I said, yeah, but bring the loose wheel in, it's 30 quid with us. Most tyre places will do a tyre change for about 30 quid. Oh, all right, I'll shop around. And then some bloke went, I wouldn't go there. You get ripped off when you go there. And I went, well, you've never worked for us. Well, I used to work as an apprentice when I was 16. All right. Well, I've been there 10 years and we've never had an apprentice apart from Macaulay that works with us now. And he went, I was there 12 years ago. And I went, oh, so you'd be the little grunt that come in on day release, did about 5 days and was so crap that we got rid of you. End of conversation. He's blocked me. I don't know why. But yeah, you were good for 5 days, but you were shit at changing oil. When you change the oil, put the sump plug back in the bike. Don't just fill it up with oil and let it drain out the bottom, mate.
That's self-changing oil stuff, isn't it?
All right, let's just go. Said it for a good time. Call Rev Bob. Cordabino, are you still going to do super sausage? I still do super sausage, but I won't for about 2 weeks because I've got Wildbad this. I'm out with the missus this week, and then I've got Wildbad the week out. Didn't even balance the thing. £110. For 110, well, we charge £86 a tyre, and we balance the front and the back. Most people just balance the front because the back don't make any bloody difference. But
no, I don't know why you bother doing the back.
I still balance the back because I'm a fussy bastard. I like playing this over create me. I want to make a low budget movie in the next decade. I'm a bit scared of the word hanging. Rev might get a laugh out what I saw today, but hanging, that's a word I don't want to think about for a few days. Oh dear. Right, well, move on. Push that to the side. The other one, right, I've got loads of questions. So I'm going to fire a load of questions off in a minute. I'm going to have a swig of my Coke first. This lemon Coke's rather refreshing. And it's, look, you can see how hot I am. It's literally dripping off of me tonight. Todgy just said, my garage charges £25-30 a wheel to take off and refit. That ain't bad, you know. But as I say, if you're doing a wheel on a bike and it's on the bike, 30 quid an hour, it's going to take you an hour to change it because you've got to strap it down, paddock it, get the wheel off, readjust the chain, put it all back together, change the tyre. You're just going to be a busy fool. Your garage is going to make no money. And in a year's time, mate, you're going to be out of business. The garages that are going to keep going on are the ones that are doing a really good job and making their money. So, quick one there. Is Simon GTR going to the USA this year? Oh, September. We're going. Yeah. It's when I think it's Sturgis. Oh God, when is it? August, September next year, Simon?
Something like that, isn't it? I can't remember. The big one in fucking hell, Florida. That's October, isn't it?
North Dakota, yeah.
Oktoberfest in Florida.
That's it. Rev saw some cyclists today, naked cyclists, old men. Oh, Jesus Christ. Was one of them Chinese, one hung low? Right, move on. If Simon does, you and I need to meet somewhere, said Blakes. Yeah, defo. Cool, Barry. Hope you well enjoy the holiday. Thank you, Zed. Happy to pay that safe whip off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 2 words, mate. Coming down. Don't trust no other. Like, just come down and see me, mate. The other one that I had this week, and I'm gonna rip the crap out of Ducati. This is now the third. the third Multistrada 1200 that I have had in for an MOT. If you remember the last one where I said I went for the back brake and there was no back brake and I nearly went through the MOT wall. Second one come in. This time I covered the back brake, and yeah, I had another one on Tuesday afternoon, 2:30 MOT. I rolled it into the MOT bay, went for the front brake. Yeah, dropped it in the rollers. Good. Pulled forward. It's a Multistrada, and I covered the front brake, went for the back. No back brake again. Multistrada, and I've been on the forum and had a look. If you Google Multistrada rear brake issues, they have a problem with the ABS unit to the master cylinder on the back
Surely
of the
their
bike.
owners would know this.
Yeah, it's a massive issue on the Ducati Multistrada. But then again, who would buy a Ducati? It's absolute madness. Now you think poor old boy's going down the road, he's gone for his front brake, wants to pull in on the back brake. You go for your back brake and there's nothing there, and you're too late to cover that front brake. You're going into the back of a car. So Ducati need to get their finger out and sort out that rear brake issue, because that's now the third one I've had in a year and a half. Absolutely mad. Blake's August the 2nd to the 11th. Brilliant. It said, I saw an engine gentleman smoke out rummaging. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. CBR 125. Yeah, solid bike. CBR 125. Yeah.
Go up a bit. You've got Harry Epic's bike's question.
Oh, here we are. I've missed it. I've been looking at the MSX one. CBR. Go for the CBR. What I would say, if you've got no mechanical knowledge, take someone that knows about bikes with you. Have a good look around the bike. Bounce the fork. There's about 5 main things that you need to do. Start the bike up. Listen to the bike. Is it rattling, knocking on any unusual dings? Give the bike a rev. See how it settles down and idles. Bounce. Hold the front brake and bounce the front forks. Check your fork seals. Make sure there's no oil leak out the fork seals. Condition of tyres is your third thing. Number 4, check the chain tension and have a look at the sprockets. Do the sprockets look nice and square on top, or are they literally looking like a set of hen's teeth? If they're like hen's teeth, you know that bike's been ragged within an inch of its life. And the final thing, just go around and check all the indicators, lights and electrics work. 5 things, but if you're unsure of a bike, take a mechanic, but definitely go for the CB125 Honda reliability over the MSX. Definitely something. Yeah, go down the route of CB. But at the end of the day, sit on the bike and see if it's comfortable for you. If you don't like how it feels, move on. There are lots of other bikes out there. You've got to be comfortable sat on your bike, because you've got to remember you're going to be sat in that seat for at least 20 to 30 minutes on a normal ride. If you're doing long rides, you're going to be sat in that seat for an hour. And Simon knows what I'm like when I changed up the seat on the GTR for a nice low Corbin seat, and I thought, yeah. And we went all the way down to Pulborough, and I got off the bike and I felt like I'd been anally raped because the seat was so hard. And I said to Simon,
so he got back on and rode back straight away.
Yeah, he did. He did the journey 4 times.
Yeah.
He enjoyed it that much.
Yeah. But yeah, now I've got the obviously the Tiger, and it's got the heated seat, the cruise control, the heated grips. I'll tell you what, I never thought, because Andy was always like, I've got the heated seat on the BMW. Don't need a heated seat. Since I've had that Tiger, I even have the heated seat on in the summer, because if you're going down a cold road, or the outside temperature's a little bit cold and you're starting to get a bit chill on your arms, put your heated seat on. It warms you up through your core.
It's something you don't know you want until you've had it. You know,
yeah.
I've never thought, well, I never ride along the road and get a cold arse.
Yeah.
But it ain't about that. It warms the blood.
It warms your core, doesn't it? It really keeps your core warm. Yeah. And I tell you what, I wouldn't go back to.
I mean, you can't beat heated gear if you ride all year round, but if you don't, heated seat just for the odd ride you're out, or if you're playing and it gets a bit chilly. Perfect.
But it was good. I love that Tiger now. I've got so many accessories on it. But would I go back to I step back to another if Kawasaki brought out a really nice adventure bike, not a Versys, but they come out with something that looked like a BMW or looked like a Triumph Tiger, and Kawasaki went, this is our new adventure bike, this is it, I would go instantly back to Kawasaki. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They're not going to do a GTR 1500. They're not going to do a 1450 version of it because it just won't get through the emissions laws. You can still buy the Concourse 14 in America, brand new. And someone actually posted, can I buy one in America and ship it to Europe? No, because it won't come through the emissions laws. It's massively outside of 5.5 emissions, Euro 5.5, which comes in, I think 5.5 comes in January, which is why if you look at a lot of bike dealers, all the bike prices are coming down because they're trying to get rid of the Euro 5 stock ready for 5.5, which comes in January. Even the Lexmoto Cypher, they've dropped £400 off a Lexmoto Cypher. And you're thinking, why have they dropped it off an electric bike? Because they want shot of the things, because electric bikes are not selling at the moment.
That's because they're shit.
Yeah,
they're shit and they got no fucking range on them. You can't do bugger all with them. So,
exactly.
You're better off buying an electric pedal bike. You don't have to insure it or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're better off buying one of them, and they go further.
rather than an electric bike, you're better off buying a fucking, I don't know, anything. Anything at all other than electric.
Electric roller skates, they'd be interesting, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they'd be better. Get yourself one of them electric fucking scooters and get yourself killed. They're a better idea. Yeah.
Oh, here we are. Blake's just said they stopped making the Concourse 14 this year, so they've literally just knocked it on the head in America. Then, but if you can get hold of a really good one, let's all just move to America and ride around on really good bikes, because the European market is absolutely shit.
Trump's getting back in. You never know what's going to happen.
I was quite surprised that Prince Charles hasn't gone to America, but obviously with the years he's got to be careful now, hasn't he?
Yeah, bit of a target, isn't he?
Someone else on the stream. It's GTR. It's Rich. Evening, buddy.
Why are you all lot sitting in stuffy little rooms on a lovely day like this?
Well, I've got a fan on.
Look at my view.
I've got a fan. So I wanted to come on outside.
And you've only just moved to that. You were sitting in a little stuffy room 2 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I was waiting for the laptop to finish charging. Now I can take it out here.
How you guys doing? All right?
Out there yet?
How you doing, Rick? Good.
Yeah. Same old shit, mate.
Have you sorted out
the
issue with your insurance yet?
Yeah, they writ it off.
Oh, God.
Yeah, £3,500 worth of damage, and they gave me £6,000.
What, you damaged the GTR?
Yeah, Anderson Lee taxi pulled out in front of me 4 months ago.
Red bombs.
Yeah, see me, I've got a lovely GTR.
The stress. No, I'm looking at Triumph Trophy, to be honest. I want range, you know. So, yeah, well, I'm not going to buy BMW. I'm not on Andy's salary.
GTR is good for 200 miles, right?
It is, but you know, I've just got a bad aura about that bike now. You know, with all this, it's just been stress after stress. And then on the way to work 3 weeks ago, on the courtesy bike, someone cut me up and threw me off the bike. So I'm like, you can't make this stuff up, man. So I've got 2 claims going for it at the minute. I've at least the finance has been paid off. That was my concern. You know what I mean? So, and it put a couple of quid in my pocket, but just got to wait for it all to clear to reapply for finance again. It's just ag, man. Ag. But
good Triumph.
Life,
so you've got to change the name from GTR Travels, then, ain't you?
Yeah, everything's got to change. To idiot, I think I'm going to call my channel. Just the biker idiot.
Or lucky, because you're still breathing.
UK bikers just buy a 50cc ped, mate. You'll be safe.
I'd be dead if I did that. You know what I'm like on scooters, mate. Like, I deal with enough of them in London every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's life, I'm going to sponsor you to get an electric bike, I think.
Send me the cash.
Let's. Why am I looking at my phone when I can just pull up my Gmail from here? Right.
There's one bit of advice. quickly, I would say this: there's a bit of advice if you live in the southeast of England. If you have an incident and it's not your fault, don't allow your insurance to for you to give your bikes a fourth dimension. They are an absolute scam.
Yep.
Scam. It's taken 4 months, mate, for them to do nothing. But in the process of that, they took my bike on day one, £175 plus VAT a day.
Bloody
A
hell.
motorbike hire purchase agreement, anything above 1,000 cc is £2,800, just over £280 plus VAT. And to have a back box on it, £35 a day VAT plus VAT. And they've had my bike for 140 days. It's just under £100 they're going for the third party. Don't use them, because all you're doing is putting your own insurance up, because remember, it all goes back to the consumer.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it really does. And that's a bit of serious. It's not just them. There's other companies out there. But if you can get your insurance,
they do it on cars and everything.
yeah, I know. But it's just try not to use them. Try and deal directly with the insurance. Use your local dealership and go that way. I've learned the biggest lesson here, you know, with this bike, because it is. You know what's more annoying than anything? The weekend before the incident, I spent £780 on the front end of that bike. Redone all the LEDs, front fork seals and springs, bearings, tyres, discs. Because I put a few TikToks up about the discs. I was so proud of them. They weren't the problem. It was the fact the geezer pulled out and I had 5 feet to stop at 30. I had nowhere to go. The cyclist to the left, the stationary traffic to the right. I had nowhere to go. And then when I hit him, he continued going. I'm like,
There we go.
Yeah.
So Claire's in the room. It's not. It's Phil on Claire's. I met up with Phil last night. It's great. It's a great little video coming up from Oakley that we did. We went down to Oakley last night. Took Pilly with me. But we met up with Phil and we met up with Gus as well, BMW Gus Black. So Gus was down there last night. Great night at Oakley Bike Club, Thursday night at Oakley. Good to catch up with you, Phil. It was great fun. And welcome along on the Friday Night Live. Let's have Zed's brought up a good point. All insurance companies sell cases to third parties and try and put as much as they can get. Which is very true. Gordon's just said my van insurance has doubled in price since last year. 15 years, no claims. It just shows you these insurance companies are absolutely taking the
someone said to me at work that if you've got 5 years worth of no claims, on your 6 years, definitely worth having a claim, because it really doesn't. After 5 years, you start seeing your insurance going up. You don't actually, you gain reputation, personal reputation, but as far as they're concerned, you're just paying the director's bonus every year.
Exactly.
If you're not claiming, all you're doing is insurance is the biggest scam. I said to AXA, because I was told that because it's a no-fault claim, I had to utilise my insurance for any progress to happen. It got that bad, and this is my first experience dealing with insurance. You know, so it's the worst experience of my life. And they said that I don't have to pay the excess due to the fact that I've claimed that off the third party. Well, they sent me a cheque through the post, knowing full well I'm on an online bank, and it was £1,100.
Usually, you can pay checks in by taking a picture.
You can, but it's a faff. Do you know what I mean? If they can pay the finance directly, back pay, they can pay me back pay, which they did within half hour of me making a formal complaint and threatening to take this to the mainstream media, because it's the worst experience I've had. Literally, within half hour, I had just over £1,500 in the bank.
The room, guys. Hi, guys. Haven't been on for a while. Oh, sorry to hear that. Just before we're doing our more point, tell me carry on for my A license, which I passed on the 1st of July. Well done, Angela. Sorry to hear.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, and sorry to hear about your partner. Hope he is going to make a speedy recovery on that. Let us know on that one. MT, I've got 19 years worth of no claims on my car. To be honest, it means sod all to them. Exactly that. Yeah.
It doesn't.
All you're doing
I got 30 years no claims, and it makes a blind bit of difference. This year it actually went down, but
in fairness, if you haven't made a claim in 5 years, you shouldn't have to pay any more until you've had an incident. All you'd have to pay is an excess at that point, because but they're not going to do that because they're cooking in the money, taking in the wonga. You know, so expensive, man. Can you imagine if you had to pay health insurance on top?
Oh Jesus Christ! They'll be taxing you on when you go to bed and have a bit of loving with the missus next. It's like,
oh well, I won't. That won't cost me nothing.
That won't cost me
get a rebate every year. Then
I'll keep going waffle. They can tax the missus.
where do I fill out my rebate form for that one?
Oh mate, can you imagine?
Can I get a tax rebate on that? Here we go. Well done, Angela. Best wishes for the other half, the chairman. Todgy, at least Dick Turpin had the decency to wear a mask. There's already tax on condom. I actually went to get some of those the other week, and someone said to me, "Oh, can I packet of condoms?" Yeah, £2.60 plus tax. I went, forget the tax. I'll tie the buggers on.
That's right. It's Bareback Friday, isn't it?
Bareback Friday. Yeah. We need to jump over to the Europe system. Government offers you third party for £100 a year, and it's vehicle insured, not the driver. That's a good idea. It's recovering slowly. Brilliant. Oh, she's got herself an Eliminator SC500. Nice bike. Very nice.
First bike.
Yeah, very good first bike. Absolutely lovely bike.
What was that?
The Eliminator 500, the SE 500 as well. So it's a special edition. Yeah, very good bike. Absolutely. Like having a bath with your socks on. Trust Todgy to bring it into the equation. Yeah. Right. Let's go through some of the questions that we've got here on my. I've only got 5 of them today, so obviously we banned a load of people a couple of weeks ago because they were just sending loads of stuff. Right, looking for the best top box and pannier kit for going touring.
I've got a preset.
Yeah. Do you suggest the factory fittings that come with it? Or should I go down the route of Motec or Givey? After the issues I've had with Motec and their tank bag, it is still...
What bike?
Let's have a look. It doesn't say what bike. So I would say...
It's quite dependent as well.
It's going to be a big one.
The thing is with Givey...
Top box for panniers, I would go Givey.
Yeah, Givey make stuff anyway. They're just like, you know, all the Kawasaki, most of BMW, all made by Givey. And then Givey put their thing on it.
I'm actually looking.
If you can go for the expense and you want something a bit lighter on your bike, Lone Rider gear, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
but you are looking at a lot of money.
Yeah,
but it's quality.
I've actually, if you look at the back of my Tiger, so I've got 37 litres on the left one, but when you go to the right one, you've got 16 because it comes. There's enough room to put a pair of pants, a t-shirt, and a pair of socks in that right-hand pannier. You won't fit
pants.
You must wear really small pants.
Yeah, my missus goes away for a couple of weeks and has that pannier, no bother.
Yeah, there's you can't get bugger all in the right-hand pannier.
You want it.
I know.
You should be able to fit everything you need for a week in your tank bag.
Oh, probably. But one of the guys came in today and he's brought his Tiger in for a service tomorrow. And I said to him, I love that. Where did you get them panniers? And he went, it's the Givey Trekker set. You've got 42 litres each side. He went, it's basically the BMW boxes. He said the top opening, they've got the little straps that you can put stuff on the top, and it comes with the top box as well.
That was another thing I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that I've got to change all the luggage because it won't fit on the new BMW. And they're all like the Verero side case, opening side case, expanding crap.
Have you upgraded, have you, Anna?
Nah, mate, I've decided to keep what I've got, and I've
mate, your bike's mega. Don't sell that. Fucking. How many miles you got on it?
Just under 17. It's between 16 and 17. 17,000, yeah, between 16 and 17.
Do you even use it? How long you had it?
3 years in September.
Mate, in 2 years, I put 39,000 on my bike.
Yeah, look what happened.
Huh?
Not getting any more miles on it, is it?
Yeah, well, it will. I've left my smart tag in it. So and I've got the original key. They asked for the documents. I said, there's no documents. You got the original key? No, I don't know where that is. You got side panniers and a back box? Nah, but I need the back plate off. And they literally took the whole plate, even the plastic mound, because I put that off the market box on, and it's like an overkill. Like the amount of bolts in it is just stupid. And so even if I gave them the original back box, they've got nothing to mount it on. So it's going to get scrapped anyway. So why give it to them? I don't even know how much a back box is for the GTR worth. Because they are for
Depends on
sale.
what one it is.
Kawasaki,
Depends on what it is. 200 quid.
$499.
What, $299?
If you've
bad.
got
$499.
if you've got the Givey Max, yeah, I paid 130 quid for my 56 litre Givey. If it's the standard Kawasaki top box, I think, which is the 42, you're looking about 120 quid.
Plus the side boxes.
Side boxes are going on eBay for about 130 each.
All right. So, well, if anyone in the chat wants to buy them, poke me a message.
Quick one from No Headphones. Is anybody going to Super Sausage tomorrow? No, I am working.
I'm not walking there.
I think Pips Jixer's up there tomorrow on S1KR. They normally go up on a Saturday. But they're the TikTok crew. So best thing, jump on TikTok. TikTok. But they'll probably be going up tomorrow. I'm sweating buckets.
Andy,
here.
you want to pick me up tomorrow? Take me to Super Sausage on Sunday.
Yeah, no, I'm working. I'm going back to work Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Next question. Here we go. Nice, easy one for you. CB1000F. Looking, just bought myself a new bike. Looking at doing my own servicing. Do you recommend standard 10W40 oil, or should I go for an expensive brand like Moto?
Depends how you want to ride the bike, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I would say go Moto. I always put Moto 7100 in them. I would always say, if you've spent a lot of money on your bike, give it the best. Your oil is your lifeblood of your bike, and if you can afford the best of the best,
Just
stick some Moto in. Yeah, most 10W40 oil will run fine in a bike, but if you can afford it, then go best of the best.
Well, water straight out the hose pipe works.
Yeah, frozen hose pipes better. Get a bit of crunching, or just don't put any in. Make it sound like a Ducati for 30 seconds.
You've got the boy band on screen, rumpled stiltskin and the crumpled foreskins.
That's about right.
Zed said, sunflower oil. Your boyfriend probably has some in his cupboard.
Did you get that WhatsApp, Rev?
Sorry?
Did you get that WhatsApp?
Let me have a look at the WhatsApp. Hang on, what's he saying?
But no, Rich, like I said, I've decided to keep mine because they would have wanted my bike in about 15 grand for the new one. And
what is the new one? Is it what one would you have gone for?
1300. The new BMW GS. I just don't like it.
No, there's something about it. I looked at it on Park Lane, and I was like,
so, Andy's Lone Rider bags. They look really nice.
Yeah.
I bought the bottle holders to go with them.
That's on. Hang on. There we go. That's that one there with the bottle holders on it as well. Very nice. Yeah.
No, I looked at that at 1300 up at Park Lane, BMW. They had it on display, and I was just like, "There's something." I don't know if it's the front end just don't look right.
Nah,
don't look right at all.
It's not. It's just something wrong with it.
I think it's a gimmick. Like, don't fix what ain't broken. That's what I'll say. Well, you got the 1250 and the other
1250, yeah.
Yeah. And that's the way you've done your bike up, all the mods and all that. You got to keep it there, mate. Especially with 17,000 on the clock. How much they say they give for it?
I'm only assuming of what like other people's are going for. So it's probably worth, I don't know, somewhere between 13 and 15, I suppose.
Yeah.
But like
you don't ride it every day though, do you? So, and it's kept inside, so it's going to always be in good nick.
It's in the garage. I ride it when I'm out like, you know, doing whatever or touring, but that's it. You know, when the shit went, get in the car.
I found a trophy up in Ruislip. I've put a deposit on it. It's got everything. It's metallic blue. All the pannier kit, the original stuff, all the charging points on it, which is good for the drone. You know what I mean? And GoPro batteries and stuff. But also, I love the fact it's got that electronic suspension and adjustable headlamps, because that's what I hated on the GTR. Is if you're going uphill, you can't do nothing but put the eye beams on to get that extra height while you're going up a hill. But it's I fucking know it's got a radio, mate. You'll be hearing me coming along with drum and bass playing on a touring bike.
Right. Here's one for you, because I know Andy uses one. I used one. I don't know if Simon uses one. So got myself a nice little 600 touring bike. He doesn't say what bike it is, but obviously looking to go out to do longer rides. Currently using a quad lock.
Tour on any bike.
What's quad lock is the phone holder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Currently using a quad lock to get my sat nav at. Would you recommend a good sat nav on my bike now that I'm doing longer journeys? What is your recommendation for a good sat nav?
Waste of money, I think.
No, they're not.
No,
okay, it's my reasoning. Okay, I do a lot of touring, and I go to a lot of places where your phone loses signal. Yes, you can download maps and stuff like this, but how many people's phones are overheating in the heat?
Oh, good shout.
How many people's phones are being fucked up completely because of the vibration of the bike and shit like that? Seriously, a dedicated sat nav, it always gets a signal. Yeah, it doesn't worry about the vibration because it's built for it. And I've been in 47 to 48 degree heat all day with my sat nav in blaring heat, and it ain't.
Well, you got one of them?
Yeah.
I sold the Garmin. I've got the TomTom now.
Yeah, that's what
I've got to agree with Andy. Having a dedicated sat nav is much better. It's much better. Better idea. Full stop. For everything Andy said,
now, my GT, obviously the GTR's got the Tom. I got the TomTom. I think it's the 420 on it. But as Simon said, it's a waste of time you having a sat nav because it only goes to Super Sausage and back.
True.
Yeah. Obviously,
you can't look at that.
But what it does, it tells them if there's traffic on the way to the Super Sausage.
Yeah, I did Wildbad, and obviously I haven't got the new sat nav on the bike yet. And I used my Google Maps, and it sent me down every bloody country lane I could find. And it's like the next shot, and I'm thinking, hang on, that looks like a country lane. All right, we'll risk it. And I ended up going all the way around the houses just to do a straight route. Now, obviously, the Tiger has got it's got the Garmin mount on it, but my Garmin on the Tiger is basically, as you look at it, it's got locks top and bottom with it's basically 6 pins in it. The Garmin that I bought from Peaky is the I think it's a Zumo XT, and it's got 4 pins on the back or 3 pins on the back, and the mount is totally different. So what I've got to do, that's the one that I've got. Yeah. But the cradle is totally different. So I've got to take all the cradle off the Tiger.
It only uses 2 pins.
Yeah.
This one. I don't understand. What's the reason for the rest of them? Because when I bought this and I started YouTubing, there was nothing. And I bet any money there's nothing to say what it's for. Because you can't just
XT because they were falling off of people's bikes.
Yeah, I
ended up buying a Touratech mount for it in the end. But I just couldn't get on with it. No matter whatever I'd done, if I'd done my own route, like I do a lot of my own routes, and then I send them over to the sat nav, it just wouldn't bloody follow them. No matter what I did, it wouldn't follow them. So I just doubted it.
Yeah,
went back to a TomTom.
I've just ordered the locking mechanism for moto pumps. They're based in the US. They're US manufactured, and literally, I'll see if I can open it up.
I had the Touratech one when I had it.
Basically, that little. It's let me just dim my screen. All it is, you mount it to your plate, And that pin on the top, see where it lifts up at the top, there's a pin that they say is a bulletproof braided pin. What got you screw in the top, and it stops it being pushed down. It ain't a foolproof security system because the mount's plastic.
Yeah,
but
just to answer Pinky's question
while you're running into the
no CarPlay.
Yeah, but while you're running into the petrol garage to pay for fuel, it's actually a good device to have. Saved because when me and Matt did Scotland, every time if he weren't with the bike, if we both went in, everything has to come off: the cameras, the GoPro, the sat nav, and it's just such a pain in the arse. Where having that little locking mechanism, no one can just walk past and go, "Thank you very much." They've really got to look at it and go, "Hang on."
My sat nav's locked onto my bike. I got a Touratech mount, and you'd break the sat nav before you got it off the mount.
Yeah. So this is what I like about this Triumph I'm going for, because it's got the metal Triumph mount, which is already attached. It's already bolted into the metal frame. So to have that on it as well, it's a bit of a go. I wouldn't leave it outside overnight with it on. It's not that secure. But to running into the shop or when you pop into Tesco's, it's a lot of faff for someone to try and get off. Because I've been seeing
to go to Tesco's. That's kind of disturbing considering your job.
When I'm on tour, yeah. But I lost out this year with the incident because I was going to do Gibraltar up to Switzerland, Austria, and back round through Hamburg and then back round in 3 weeks. But yeah, obviously not walking it, am I? Fuck that. But I'll tell you what, it's insurance is a learning curve. I'll tell you that for free. It's a learning curve, and it's not worth. It makes you think. At the end of it, I said to Axel, I said, "You know, say I might not even bother insuring my bike because what's the point? I insured the bike for $8,000. You've given me $6.5 for the bike, you know, which is only £200 less than the original value of the motorbike anyway.
They'll only give you what it's worth.
Yeah, I know, but then I might as well insure it for £1,000 and get $6,000 in a write-off.
Yeah.
There's my argument.
I bet you'd only get. I bet if you insured it for
exactly.
$1,000,
That's the thing. It's their way or no way, and I think there needs to be real reform in insurance, UK insurance. I don't know what insurance is like around the world, but in the UK we are getting ripped off like a good one. And to wait 140 days to see any any money from it should have been fixed. You know, it didn't come to 75% of the value of the bike, the damages. So it should have been fixed by the third party. But Fourth Dimension didn't want to fight it, and that's the problem. But when they wanted their courtesy bike back, they were on my case then because they weren't earning the money. You know, it's a bit sad. It's sad, but I'm definitely pushing forward with making. I'm going to be making a lot of awareness on this because it ain't right. And then there's UK government reform on insurance, big time, because it's not right. It's not fair on anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
We all have to pay for it.
So we're definitely agreeing dedicated sat nav over a mobile phone then.
Yeah.
I agree that, but I would probably go for a TomTom because the lag on this is quite insane. It really is, and that is sad because it's such a good device. It's got so much on it, but it lags, and I don't. That's the thing. I didn't when we did Scotland. I didn't put any pins on this. I just used it to see what corners are up ahead. Just left it rolling on, so I could see the road ahead of me, see what's coming. That's the only thing I used it for. I'll probably use it for Europe. But I've been following a guy on a Triumph Trophy doing the Swiss passes. He's been uploading them every week. You know, I think it's finished now. But he's had this, and he had nothing but ag trying to get a reception on the XT in Switzerland.
No problem. We were down there a few weeks ago. I've never had a problem with my TomTom 5500.
Yeah, that's what people have been saying. The TomTom is, I'd say, would be the way to go, isn't it?
It's slightly smaller screen, but you know what? I'm just looking at the information directions anyway, and I can't fault it.
Because I've got Petey's Zumo XT, but it's just obviously the clips that I've got on the original Tiger just don't fit the new one. But obviously they've wired it so the whole cable runs right under the tank all the way at the back of the bike.
That's fun.
That is going to be fun. So it's tank. I'm going to have that probably Monday or Tuesday. Tank off, refred all the wiring, put the new unit on.
Slip it, man.
Yeah, I'll snip it and wire it.
Wires hanging out the fairing.
Yeah, do the job properly. But yeah, I will get round to getting the XT on the bike. I've got everything else on the bike now. I'm quite. And the issue with it, obviously, SW Motec, that 18 litre tank bag. If you haven't seen the issues that I had, we went to Oakley on Thursday. Luckily, I filled up at Tesco before I went to Oakley. Dropped the tank bag on. Gets all the way to Oakley, got me bits out of my tank bag, went off and had a walk around, had a few beers, gets back to the garage, go to take my tank bag off, and I've pulled the little red ribbon at the front, nothing. So I've given it a tug again. Next thing I know, the actual plastic strap that is underneath broke off. So I've got tank bag stuck to the tank. Where was Jamie? He was there again a second ago. But in the end, Phil had to heat a right-angled pickup, burn a hole through the plastic to pull the lever. So I sent it back to Motec, and they went, "Oh, we'll send you another one, but yours is only about the 20th one out of 1,000 to do it." And I went, "Hang on, 20 out of 1,000 bags is a problem." "Oh yeah, but the 3 to 5 litre one doesn't do it." And I went, "All right,
What?
But we've got an issue with the 18 litre tank bag. It sometimes locks itself on and you can't get it off." "Well, you need to sort out. It's exactly the same bloody clip. It's the weight of the bag or something that just froze the clip." And I said to him, "Just send me the 3 litre bag." And he went, "Oh," he said, "the only thing is, obviously, mate," he said, "can you do a nice review on the 18 litre tank bag?" And I went, "Absolutely bloody not." I said, "I'm going to just say it as I see it."
Taking the piss, are they?
Yeah, I said, if you've got 20 tank bags out of 1,000 that are playing up, that's a 2% problem that you've got. Anything over 1% is a major flaw, and you need to look at it. "Oh yeah, but we'll send you the 3 litre free of charge." And I went, "Hang on, because the tank bag itself, I think, was about 233 quid. They charged me, I think it was £188. So I got it on a discount to obviously give it a review and try it out. And yeah, if I like it, they actually refunded me back the 188 quid. And I went, "Oh, be nice, leave a nice review." Absolutely bloody not. And then someone said to me, "Just get the Givey. The Givey's a lot better."
Yeah, just take it, man.
I've not had a problem with my Givey tank lock. I had it on both, like the verses
how
on
did
this.
you pull the red ribbon forward or up? Literally just forward. Yeah, literally as it says on the thing, just forward. Which is what it says in the instructions to do. Just literally keep it level and have a tug on your cable, as they say.
Oh, one of them, yeah. Oh,
as usual, Red Bomb was tugging too hard. There you go.
You know, I never had a problem with my Givey box on the GTR. The only reason I replaced it to the off-the-market one was because I wanted somewhere to slot my GoPro. My drone, where the Givey was an oval box, but you're talking about the pannier kits, the material ones, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. With the Givey, it's never been a problem. Even the ones on the work bikes we used, absolutely sound.
You're a bit of a tugger. Yeah, I do like a good tug. There we are. Amazed he can get his bits in his tank bag. Yeah, I do try. But as I said, I just want something to obviously just put all my little bits and pieces in just to carry on. The only thing I tend to have in my tank bag is just like my camera accessories, me battery packs, which they're all sitting all over there. They're all charging up from Wildbad.
I only ever put mine on when I'm touring, and I keep like passports.
I went out and got myself one of these.
Like that,
this thing is absolutely bloody mental. If you hit the button on the side, you get a little percentage light comes on. But that is 35,000 milliamps in there. There's enough to charge a mobile phone for 4 days. Yeah.
This one in Scotland charged the drone, all the batteries, while I was on the flight. I was like, "Wow!" And it still had 2 bars left. I was like, "What?" But I think this one's 50.
I charge my stuff on a bike, and then when I get to the hotel, I just plug it into these things called wall sockets. Right?
Yeah,
and that charges it all up. Weird that.
Three electric, can't moan.
Exactly. I even take stuff from home that I don't need. Like I take, the strimmer and stuff like that. Charge all that up while I'm away.
Yeah, the fridge,
free,
the fridge freezer on the back of the tractor.
But
I think there's an element of being free on the tent.
I'll tell you what, this I have been waiting. Obviously, we did.
Nothing good about it.
Yeah, we did.
But it's just a laugh. It's a laugh. That's what it's about. Is having a laugh.
I have a laugh every hotel I go in. With they've got a nice bar. We sit there. We have a laugh.
Yeah, good point. He has got a point, lads. He really has. Like, I did enjoy the hotel.
Even if I was into camping, the problem I've got to load up the Beamer with enough stuff for 2 weeks for me, the wife, and all the gear and all the camping gear. It's just too much. Yeah. I mean,
just get yourself a trailer, Andy. You can fit a little trailer behind the BMW.
You see my skip, didn't you? All the way up there.
Too much. And then when it's raining, you've got to build your own bed. You got to.
No, just keep riding until it stops raining. Just keep riding. Go in a hotel until it stops raining.
Yeah. Now, obviously, where we gone? We've got he's back. We did ABR a couple of weeks ago. ABR, to get a phone signal, ABR was absolutely diabolical. It took me, I think, about an hour and a half to find John Dyard and Peaky and Exeter Rider and catch up with all the boys. But obviously this week is Wildbad and there's good phone signal. There's only about 400 of us going. It's a little bit cozier. And we're going to try and do like a little YouTuber circle down the bottom of the field. So I know Slow Bones is going, Simon Brackett's going, Peaky's going, I'm going, Cart's Wheels are going. I think a couple of the Motor Rev boys are going down for that as well. So that is going to be absolute. And it just means that we can all go in at the beer tent on a Thursday night and get absolutely bladdered and then get ready for the Friday ride.
There you go, Rev. It's that for you. My brother found it the other day, and we're using it as a family. It's an absolutely free app. It's called Life 360. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of it. Download it on Apple and Android, and you can set up a group, and it's on the active all the time. I've been testing it for a couple of months now, and it doesn't kill the battery. I'm on the new Samsung, but it doesn't kill the battery. This app is running all the time. And it keeps a location on everyone, and it shows you in live real time, even how fast they're going. But if you set up groups on your tours using this app, you would all know where all of you are at once. So if you're congregating,
idea for my wife to fucking track me, are you fucking insane?
Wait, she ain't watching, is she?
Hell no. No. That's not happening.
I said for the group ride, for the lads and the ladesses who are on the group ride.
Jamie's on a hostage, right? I'm gonna give 5 minutes of the room to him down there in the corner. Jamie's not had a good week. I don't know how much he wants to tell everybody about it, but obviously me, Julian, and a couple of the other boys have been here for him at the end of a phone line. Simon's always here as well. You can always message Simon, Jamie, or Andy.
No, I'll fucking depress you. I wouldn't ring.
My phone's always off.
Yeah. How are we getting on so far today?
Better than what I was. So let's put it that way.
What's happened?
So my wife last Wednesday got taken into hospital because of her mental health. She spent most probably a week at Southampton Hospital, and then yesterday she got moved to Almore Hospital out in Havant. And now she's out there for at least 2 weeks with, I think it's weekly reviews to, medication, whether...
I was down in Havant Saturday.
Yes, but weekly reviews to obviously see if she's ready to come back into the community. That sort of thing is going on at the moment. So yeah, it's been a mad week.
So there you go. Now you know the story. Yeah, we've got a huge community here. So at the end of the day, if you need to pick up the phone to one of the boys, we're always here. And my phone is always on. I think he called me and he was like, You're right. You still awake? And Mel's, we were laid in bed and we watch. I think we were watching NCIS or something about 11:15 at night. And I went, no, I'm just laid
you
here.
were watching OnlyFans.
Yeah, not with the missus, Robert, mate. No,
I'm just on the job. Can you give me 10 seconds?
I phoned you a couple of times because I think I phoned you the first week when she went into hospital as well, just to obviously let you know what was going on. And it's just, yeah. And then I phoned you, was it last night or night before?
It was last night, yeah. We laid in bed and it was like, yeah, as I say, mate, my phone is always open if you want to call me. Sedge just said if the communication problem, all the GS owners can get their butlers to carry the messages of Dave just said we're all here for you, Jamie. So yeah, absolutely, mate. If you need anything, just pick the phone up. That's what us lot do. So yeah. I tend to, if I have really shit days, I tend to either message Peaky or Simon. I'm having a shit day, and it's normally Peaky and Simon that I message because Simon's obviously been there through ambulance service and all the crap that he's done. Howie's the same. Peaky's military, and he obviously knows what's going on. Crazy Dad Biker's just turned up. Jay is in the room. Evening, Jay. Good to see you, mate.
I think I tend to call you or Julian.
Yeah. How are you, Gramps? Sorry about your missus. Look after yourself. Yeah, at the end of the day, mate, we're all here for you. So, yeah, exactly that. Yeah. I'm probably going to go for about another fight. I'm sweating like a bloody pig up in this office, mate. It's like...
It's lovely.
Andy's sat outside on his poxy patio. I'm going to go jump in my hot tub before long.
Get the drone out, get that sunset.
It's actually quite a nice one here, actually. Yeah.
Really nice.
Before we go, Simon, plans for the weekend?
No, nothing. I'm not planning on doing anything.
How's the career going, mate? With the driving lorries? You still doing that?
I had an email today. I've left one mail centre and moved to another one. I've just had another email today offering me a permanent position driving the Arctics in Daventry. So.
Oh, brilliant! You taking it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant! Oh, congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Oh,
So
well
I'll be moving. I haven't
spoken to you in a while. That's all.
Yeah. Andy, plans for the weekend apart from working?
Yeah, I'm just back to work Sunday. I'm not doing much tomorrow, pottering around out here, but that's about it.
Jamie?
Obviously, out to see their wife, and then I might get a ride into Loomies.
That'd be good. We'll have to go because obviously we've got the one in August coming up where we're coming down. I think it's the 18th, isn't it?
Yeah, 18th of August.
Come down to you for Loomies. That'll be good. Rich, what are you up to at the weekend, mate?
I'm actually putting together my trip over Applecross, and I'm missing a section of footage somewhere, and I'm like, it's driving me mad. So I'll be on that case. So hopefully mid next week there'll be another video out of me going all the way to Applecross from our location in a hyperlapse. It's not going to be a 5-hour ride.
You'll have to check it out. When I put the footage up of Great St Bernard's Pass, it's very, very much like Applecross. You know that bit where it starts to get steep and does the twisties?
Yeah,
it's very much.
I come down that. We
went up that way. We went to the pub that's at the far end by the lock thing, and then we turned right and just followed the coastline up north.
Yeah, mate. When me and Matt went up that, what's it called? Hard Knot Pass, when we met up with Peaky. We were. I'm so glad I turned the traction control off on that bike because I was literally popping wheelies. I'm telling him, lean forward. Only when I get back, hit home, and go through the footage, you can hear me going, lean fucking forward, and he's like, I am, and then all of a sudden he's like that. To the camera, I'm like, no wonder I'm like popping wheelies. I was stressing, mate. My legs were like jelly. But no, I went all the way round. I followed the coastline round, and it wrapped round, and then up Applecross, and then down the hairpins, which was really.
We come up the hairpins.
I could have. There was no traffic. I think I passed 2 cars on the whole trip from the Applecross pub down to the up and over the other side. There's a few people camped up near the monument, on the summit. But I spent a few minutes there. But my God, I was inside a cloud and it was freezing cold. And I got to the summit at 8 p.m. and it's still broad daylight.
26 degrees when we were there. Oh,
yeah, this was more or less. We're coming up to this time last year. We were revving up, ready to go Scotland. Our time flies, mate.
And on the way back, we met up with some dodgy Scottish fellas that stole our motorcycles and fucked off for all 40 minutes.
Oh, that's about standard for Scotland. No, I love it. I'll tell you what, though, the hospitality from the Scots, can't fault it. It was a really enjoyable, tiring, but enjoyable adventure. That's for sure. I'll do it again, but not at the minute. I need my foot to heal, so I'm not doing nothing.
We've been on hour and 20 minutes, boys. So I am going to start wrapping up for the night. I'm back at the garage for a 6 a.m. start in the morning. I've got to put handbrake cables in the bloody Zafira. And I'm not leaning in the back of the car when it's 22 degrees or whatever, sweating my cods off. So we're going in at 6 o'clock for that. But thanks to Simon GTR, thanks to Andy, thanks to GTR Travels, Rich, Jamie's Biking Adventure, good old Jamie down there. Let's just have a roll through some of the names that we've had in tonight. So GB Patriot's been here, Simon Brackett, Slow Rider, Todgy, Zhead, Blake's Pipes. Who else have we had in? Jobbies, EUK Biker, Stuart's been in and gone, Zed. God, there's loads of it. Lily, Harry's Epic Rides, Andy, Lily, Slow, Blake's, Gordon. Oh, Gordon from AKA Flash from the Motor Rev community. Two Wheels Moto, Kimmy to Go. No headphones. He was been in earlier. Let's have a quick roll down to the bottom. Peaky's been in. Don't forget Peaky, Simon, Slow Bones. Everybody's down at Wildbad next Thursday. That is going to be an absolutely epic couple of days. We're all going to be absolutely lashing. We're going to be
lashing down on your tent.
Yeah, we're going to be in here going.
As well. So yeah, Dave A70. Great stream, boys. But don't forget Wednesday night midweek mumble, the last one of next week before we go off to Wildbad. No doubt we'll try and get some live footage up. I might even do a live from Wildbad. You never know. I might take the phone with me and do a quick live from Wildbad. You never know. Angela Partington as well. All the best, Angela. All the best to the hubby as well. Hope everything's good with you, and congratulations one more time. But obviously, from Simon, rubber side down. From Andy, bollocks, like he always says. Jamie, GTR, and myself, Rev. Have yourself a great weekend, guys. If you are out on the bikes, do it safely. But until next week, be well, ride safe, and as always, it's a big goodbye from me, and we'll see you on the next live.
Enjoy the camp.
Take care, guys.
See you later.
Bye.